takes home $300.
300.
And then GP Gaming took home $100. So a total of 1,000 US dollars in prize pool natin sa TikTok GGPH Creator Cup Series.
And guys, again, kung may bets ba kayo, joke lang, wag kayo mag-bets. Believe in the Viminal Nostra. He knows what he's talking about.
Actually,
and totoo nga nangyari.
I honestly, with these two teams, it could go either way. I am not sure who's gonna win. I can't confidently predict who's gonna win kasi napakagaling ng dalawang team na ito. And I'm really looking forward to seeing them play.
I'm actually thinking we might go the distance and possibly
We
go to
might.
game number 3. Actually, if we feel go, we might actually go to game number 3. And very curious ako if they're gonna really push through sa 5 duelists na binanggit ni Ian. This is gonna be interesting if they go for it. Kasi best of 3 to guys. If you go blindly and 5 duelists, tas yung isa, maayos yung build, tas naka 1 score, the pressure is on.
That might be a thing, but you know, if they agree on it, we might see another 5v5 duelist game. But the match is about to begin, my friends. And lo and behold, we're going to go back to Split for the 3rd time in a row. Let's go.
Sobrang lakas ng roll rate ng ating Split. Like, here we are again. And this is gonna be really fun and really interesting. Kita natin, Prodigy locking in ang ating one and only Jet. Tingnan natin if they're gonna be going through sa 5. Oh, no, they're not gonna go through with that.
Baka joke lang yan. Baka joke lang.
Baka joke lang. Hindi, baka bait lang. Let's make them think we're going for 5 duelists. So, tingnan natin if we're gonna see the usual lineup from both ends.
Over here, like I'm gonna be perhaps thinking about locking in that Raze over there and Maggie on the Killjoy as well.
And here we go.
Picking the Sage. So wala silang actually meron. May Killjoy sila, they have a Sage, pretty standard composition. Echo on that Omen as well, Josh Cullen, Mohang, Mag-Reyna, Charlotte. So this is pretty much the same lineup we've seen them do very, very well in the past.
Ooh. Noctile possibly picking Cypher. Let's
Noctile
see.
This time going to be on the Cypher. Sometimes Noctile does flex on the Sentinel role when he doesn't play Duelist or Smoker. Noctile, very versatile player right there. But Berg going to be on the Reyna. Let's see what he can do against Josh Cullen. It's going to be Berg versus Josh Cullen. Are we going to be seeing a Reyna diff here? Kitang-kita mo, may, nagpapakita ng onti yung mga rank na mga players natin. Marami sa kanila Radiant. So alam niya na, magiging mainit yung laban ngayon.
Ito na. It's gonna be really heated up. Feeling ko sobrang init ka nito. Na-excite ako. I'm getting really pumped up to see who will take it home sa ating TikTok GGPH Creator Cup 1. And tingnan natin ano yung mga first strat nila. Una, pakiramdaman lang muna talaga ito eh. Pakiramdaman muna. Sino bang aggressive? Sino ba yung nag-hold back? Let's see in the first 2 rounds.
Again, this match can honestly go either way. We have Radiant players on either side. All of them very, very talented in their own right. And the other side has a Killjoy. The other side has a Cypher. Here, I'm sort of favoring the team with the Raze. Raze is extremely powerful here in Split. Again, a map that has a lot of close corners, a lot of tight corners, and you can really use those paint shells and the boom bot as well to really great effect here.
And sobrang daming chances yung showstopper to land on multiple. But here we go. Entering Heaven, Donpy jumping down on vents. Possibly rotating to B side now. Bypassing the barrier. Ang kasunod po sila nakagami. There's gonna be a swarm. And they're going backwards. Pero with that swarm, medyo magbaback off din sila. Nag-counter lang sila. They're going to the backside now. Planting on the hand of Donpy. It's gonna be really intense feeling ko. They're just gonna all run in and bodies would be dropping any minute now. And Prodigy. Tingnan natin sino magwawagi sa ating pistol run. Seeing someone there but Berg taking out Prodigy. Nakagami taking out Likeable. But Berg with the double. Make it a triple. Taking out Ian at the first round.
I mean,
well played there for Berg.
Yeah, that was really well played from Berg. We saw Reyna is a bit of a raid boss when it comes to these pistol rounds. So grabe talaga. Nakapag-stack siya ng kills. And of course, magagamit yung Devour. doon sa pistol round. Berg really feeling it right now. 3 kills on the first round. Pero first round pa lang yun, mga kaibigan.
Mm.
So anything can goes here pa rin. And of course, sila Prodigy naman, mukhang magfa-force buy sila. Nakabaki sila, ang apat.
And tingnan natin if the CQ guard, as they say, would work on this matchup. Ready lang sila dito.
This is super unexpected. If I were sila Berg, hindi ko i-expect na apat sila nakabaki.
True. Like,
So,
no one
this
would
could
expect
work.
this.
This could work.
Tingnan natin, they're just waiting it out. Don't be. Pero the patience is key here. Kung lahat kayo nakabaki, patience is key here. And ang kailangan dito ni na Berg is distance. Pero as you said nga, ang daming tight corners dito sa split and that they could use that to their advantage. Medyo malayo yan, pero Berg with a headshot on Nakagami. Now, they're gonna be moving.
It's like,
Pero-
Kala nakaabang dito.
Delikado tong posisyon. Prodigy taking out Noctile here. Prodigy going back. Colin waiting pa din sa pagkakit ng ramp pero he went out sa ating rafters but na-spot siya dito ni Don P and gets taken out. Prodigy with a close range kill on like that's gonna be 2, possibly 3 there. Hearing the shots, knowing where to aim, that's gonna be 4. Wanting an ace? Possibly an ace here. Grabs Spectre for long range battle. Seeing Berg here, but Berg with accuracy taking, but the Devour would not be enough in using the Bucky on the long range and winning that round for them. It's gonna be 1-1.
Really well played there from Prodigy. Almost the ace using that Bucky. And you can really see how he can play around those cloud smokes on the Jet. This is why Jet is such a good agent to use Bucky with, just like an Omen, for example, because he can really play around those smokes. And yun yung nakita natin doon, really well played. Ian was able to close it out. Ever so close.
Sobrang intense. Actually, they're going neck to neck. Hindi wala talagang wipeout na wipeout. It's more on 1v1, v1s. Lagi na nauuwi sa ganun. And ngayon, we have a barrier inbound sa ating mid and they have destroyed it really quickly here. Nakagami still waiting on the B side. They know the mid is being overrun and Berg is also already inside. You know him just going casually inside sites and gets taken out by Nakagami though.
I'm not sure if Berg can be able to pull that off, that same tactic that we've seen him do time and time again before here in this matchup here. But Dante
Ooh.
gonna be trading onto Nakagami.
Nakita niya running back pero nandun siya as in from above taking down Likeable but Noctile was there to trade and Ikushima taking out Noctile. Nagtitrade na tayo and Magu taking out Ikushima. Trades everywhere coming left and right and Don P going back to the garage but gets cancelled here. Now Magu alone against Prodigy and company. Josh Cullen and Prodigy. And Prodigy is just sticking it. Gets peeked out and that's gonna be a half diffuse and Prodigy would be getting the kill to get the round.
Again, good defensive effort from Josh Cullen and Prodigy there. Kita natin Archer, grabe yung pagka-clash nila, no? Sobrang neck and neck. Dami nagtitrade, daming basically palit-palitan lang yung mga frags dito. But Prodigy bagging enough kills at this point in order to have an operator this early on. And grabe talaga yung effect ng operator ni Prodigy dito. We'll see if he can make some good use of it in this scenario.
Sobrang interesting din lalo na ng buys nila dito. They have multiple sheriffs inbound here. Kaya tignan natin if it will pay off. Don P peeking. Ooh, Prodigy with the operator though who has the bigger gun daw. and Prodigy would be landing a kill there with the op. Now, Magu retaking the sheriff there and Noctile would be contesting but Josh Collin is down up the rafters taking Noctile out and Ian would be taking out Berg and Prodigy for the second with the operator taking out Magu there. And now, Likeable peeking out the ramp. She's alone with the spike. Gets spotted here by Prodigy. The info is there. They're gonna be rotating and trying to get her now. They're rushing in. They want the kill. They got the sheriff now. And like just backing off. And that's gonna be Prodigy. Horror movie to.
Talagang si Prodigy ngayon, nag-iingat talaga siya kanina pa. And true enough, right now, he's leading the scoreboard with 8 frags to 2 deaths with an early operator, finding a lot of frags with it. That's definitely how you want to use that gun. Let's see how Team Berg can adjust to that, play around the operator. What they can do to counter that is, of course, smoke off the common angles that you expect an operator to be peaked from, and of course, use the flash to overwhelm the operator and push him together. Because in the end, an operator can only kill one opponent at a time.
True. Hindi naman siya kung may isa nag-repick, wala eh. Ganun talaga. And ngayon makita natin, it's gonna be a repick. Ooh, with the smoke, as in a split second going in. Berg gets a kill on Prodigy, canceling out the operator. Na going in without reloading. Pero ang ganda ng position doon ni Ian, taking out Berg. Pero trade agad siya ni Don P. Noctile following through, taking out Ikushima. Now Nakagami left alone sa ating site. Try to peek here and takes out Laika. But ang bilis ng ating mga trades here. Noctile just on the other side, taking out Nakagami. And that's gonna be Josh Cullen left alone. And may nakita siya pumasok sa ating garage. But knowing someone's below him, di nakatingin doon si Noctile. Getting him off guard. No, everyone knows nasaan siya. Nakita siya dito ni Magu with the revenge kill on Josh Cullen. And they're gonna be taking the win right there.
In the end, Josh Cullen was just outnumbered, and post plant was in effect. Very close game we have on our hands, my friends, and this is what we expect in the grand finals, nonetheless.
Sobrang intense, sobrang init. It's gonna be going back and forth. And again, this is just a best of 3. Medyo, feeling ko, we're going for game number 3.
We might
ganito.
actually get a game number. I mean, judging by how close these rounds are playing out, that very well might be a possibility here. Now, lockdown and resurrection in place for the defender side. This could definitely be a round that would go into their favor para sa Team Ian's Angels here.
And right now, they're just holding it down. Medyo nag-slow down yung tempo compared to the other rounds.
Yeah, we're gonna be seeing a lot slower pace coming into this game and the next. Kasi mas even na ang skill ng dalawang teams na to. So hindi na pwede yung steamroll lang dire-diretso sa side na nakita natin.
Wala na yung bagong gising Berg entering. Mababawasan na yun. Pero ngayon, they're all full sending. They're gonna be planting really quick here. Nag-wait dito si Ian. Pero papasok dito sila Berg. Going in with the Lear. Na-blind pa nga dito. Pero whiffs really hard there and gets taken out by Ikushima with a double. And Josh Cullen take out Noctile. Prodigy on Laika. And that's gonna be 1 left for their side. 2-on-1. 2-on-1. And that's gonna be Josh Cullen taking out Magu. Sobrang intense. Ang daming trades left and right. Magkakasunod talaga lahat.
As it should be, definitely trade frags need to be as fast as the frags happen. Now, fourth point rather, goes for Josh Cullen and co. So meron pa rin silang resurrection, and of course meron pang TP yung Omen. Showstopper naman para kay Laika. She could use this on this eco round in order to try and equalize or gain man advantage, or she could save it for the next buy round. Tignan natin if they're gonna go hard A here.
Na wala pa ako nakita like win condition, like everyone just frag battle talaga eh, like trades after trades. And here we go, Berg rushing in now with the Sheriff, possibly getting the kill there, pero hindi tumama yung one tap niya dito. And nagharap sila dito Josh Cullen, nanalo din Josh Cullen with the contest. Sayang nag-miss yung pag shot niya as Josh Cullen going back. Now Laika trying to contest here, meron tayong smokes coming in. Ikushima, possibly having multiple kills here. Naka-pistol lang, pero Noctile with the Sheriff, ending Ikushima here. Peeking again, that's gonna be a double for Noctile. Alam natin gano'ng ka-deadly si Noctile with the Sheriff, pero yun nga, nakita naman siya ni Prodigy rushing him with the Phantom. Gun advantage lang talaga. Bladestorm, seeing Magu here, but missed, and gets punished there by Don P. And tingnan natin Nakagami.
Let's see if Jill can clutch this. Goes for the res. In the end, Magu will be able to secure the round. I mean, thrifty round para sa kanila, and kita-kita nga natin gaano ka-deadly. Kahit naka-sheriff lang sila Berg, sila Noctile, nakakuha pa rin sila ng kill. Definitely, you should not underestimate them being on the sheriffs. I think medyo crucial yun no, nung namatay si Prodigy, no, missing that Bladestorm shot onto Sage.
Kasi he could have, after the kill on the Sage with the Bladestorm.
Instead, yeah.
Now, 4-3. We're going back and forth. As in, this is gonna be exciting talaga following rounds. Nagbabasahan sila eh. Nagche-checkmatean sila actually. And they're going all in sa ating garage. Josh Collin just waiting. Baka may mag-rotate. Now, possibly may papasok dito. Nakatutok na dun si Prodigy. Ang ganda ng crosshair placement niya talaga. And now waiting here sa may boxes. Hoping to get a peek there. Kung ito ba yung si Noctel, baka ma-pick off siya dito. Just don't stand, my friend.
There's not going to be any line of sight there. He might be able to catch someone off guard. They have an idea though.
Nice! Pero yun nga lang Prodigy with a repick. Don't be well on in. And Laika right now going back. Possibly want to cut off the rotate. Pero Ikoshima, grabe ang bilis naman ng sheriff niya while walking. But Berg ends the run on a double on Ikoshima and Prodigy at the defender spawn.
All things considered, very good offensive phase for Team Berg. And kahit sa scoreboard na kitang-kita natin, grabe neck and neck talaga yung labanan niya.
4-4 na. Sobrang init.
Slight economic advantage though for Team BRT. So they're in a really good spot. I think momentum is going to be in their favor, especially may showstopper dito si Laika. Meron pang neural theft para kay Cypher dito.
Yeah, very, very big advantage sila dito, lalo na if na-utilize sila ng tama. And let's not forget, meron pang from the shadows dito. Pero grabe, pagpasok dito, anong bawal bumaril habang gumagalaw? Berg just goes in, gets one right there easily. And like Noctile trading Ikushima and Josh Collin as well. Di pala trade, pinasok at nirush lang nila. And Prodigy now at the vents. Nakagami at the site and gets taken out really quickly. And yan nag-iisa si Prodigy. Magkaharap sila ni Noc. It's gonna be really intense. Nagkasalubungan! Pero Prodigy was ready. Narinig yung footsteps ni Noctile. Now, wall is set. Barrier set. Grabe talaga crosshair placement. Wow, it is gonna be possibly a third. Are we gonna see a fourth kill here for the win? Now, putting down the smoke. Hindi pa nasaktos dun sa ating showstopper! Oh! The play!
Prodigy with a clutch!
Wow!
What a play. That was a 1v4, if I'm not mistaken.
Yo, wait! Nung narinig niya mag-showstopper, si Razy Laika, he just went up with the updrift and just aimed down sights with the Blade Storm and landed a hit. While commencing the showstopper, what a play there. Yes, please. That would be great. Let's see a replay.
Replay of that incredible play from Prodigy.
Grabe.
This is what you expect from a player like this.
Sobrang wild. As in, pagka-initiate pa lang nung showstopper, he went up and contested the showstopper. Wow. Easy take on the cam. No infos there. No Berg. Medyo papatras siya. Kanina nung bagong gising siya, tinatakbuhan niya lang yung mga bots na yan. Pero may Prodigy, going in deep, taking out Noctile. Kanina pa sila lagano, nagdudual actually. Eto, Berg, Josh Collin, maghaharap, get shot in the leg. I was an agent before, but I got shot in the leg.
I get that reference. That was a good joke. Catch my drift, right? Don P gonna be taking down Nakagami. It's gonna be a 3v4. Meron pang resurrection. Could use the res in order to secure this round win.
And ito na, possibly going in hard.
B main though.
Na-revive din si Nakagami. Josh Collin, take out Magu there. Don P, Rafters, waiting for someone to peek out and takes out in. Lockdown pa nalagay, pero grabe pag-push ito Nakagami. And that's gonna be a defuse. Wild.
6 points for side of Jillian and Eanes Devils. 6-4, still a very close game. Let's see if Team Berg can do something to adjust here. I think they've been playing a lot of default plays, a lot of default positions. They could catch them off guard by just simply rushing a site. I think that would really switch things up in terms of momentum.
That would be really exciting kung may nag-rush. Kasi ngayon, pick for picks talaga madalas eh. I want to see the newly awakened Berg, please. Please. Sleep for a bit and wake up and rush in like a madman, please. Now Berg.
All things considered, Berg is doing a fantastic job here.
True.
Still, gonna be taking
Ready na siya.
control of A Heaven here. Gonna be dueling Josh Cullen and will win that. Noctile finally gonna be taking down Prodigy as well, bringing this into a 4v3. This could be a round for them to win.
Ito na, peeking. That's gonna be in going down. Possibly for a trade there. Trying to dodge. But doon talaga yung trades. The trades are everywhere. And bawi naman dito ni Don P.
Things considered, I mean, the game is super, super close. And them having this many points on attack, they could have a much easier time on defense. We don't really know as anything is possible at this point. But they're doing very well. All things considered, both teams are just dueling it out.
Oh yeah, may napansin lang din ako. We all know yung infamous ciphers on split. And like you said, they're racking enough good points on the offense and they can actually have a huge advantage if na-lockdown nila B and just force everyone on A and they can work things from there. And they're now rushing in A from the shadows. Let's see kung saan tutuloy. Nakagami now on screens. Berg on just beside of screen, so waiting for someone to peek out or jump down from heaven. May kagila na fire is everywhere. Gonna be a Lear. Pero hindi pa sila makapasok. Tatlo galing from screen. That's gonna be a dismiss. Pero bigla siya tumingin sa heaven. Grabe siya. He's really proactive. Another dismiss. They're taking out 2 in the hands of Mago and Berg. Ito Josh Cullen. Now alone with a judge though. Wala siyang enough range but he's trying to close down the range, but Noctile with the Vandal having advantage there.
And here we go at the end, the final round of the first half as we go to this split. And we take a look at this replay. Kita natin save round to, I mean, it was a forced by round because it was the last round of the first half. There were, ang team nila Prodigy, naka-shotgun sila, most of them. So they did have the gun disadvantage coming into that. 6-6 ang scoreline natin. Anything goes. Can't really say whether or not one team will be stronger in offense or defense. We're just gonna have to wait and see. And it's gonna boil down to, of course, whether or not Nakagami can utilize her nano swarms to full effect on offense, or if Noctile can hold down those sites using his utilities as well.
Sobrang exciting nito. Like you said, anything can happen.
It's a toss-up. It's a toss-up.
Sobrang toss-up talaga. Like, wala, it's 50-50 on both sides. And now we will see. Actually, our Cypher didn't go for B. And they are somewhat confused now. And they're going for it. Don't P. Noctile gets spotted here by Prodigy. Ikoshima. Josh Cullen getting the ultimate orb. Likeable taking out Prodigy there. Very crucial kill there. Meron pa siyang boombot to flush out people in the elbow there. Magu on the high side. 3-on-3 pa din tayo dito. Slow orbs coming in. Ayan na yung boombot. At least may idea na sila. Info pa din yon. But peeking there, dalawa sila nagtigisa pero Don P would be traded at the end for Ikoshima.
Really
Grabe
good
mga
entry.
picks dito.
Yeah, really good push from Jillian Eanes Devils right there. I mean, Noctile opted to defend A site because typically in a map like Split and you have a Cypher opponent, you expect him to be on B side, right? So, minsan ngayon in high-level play, mas naging common na Cypher hold A site. Kasi parang ini-expect ng opponent na wala yung Cypher sa A.
Yeah, true. Para
so-
tamang mind game.
Tamang mind games lang. But here, it's gonna be Don P and Berg on those Buckies to see if they can find some value off of that.
So now they're gonna be rushing. They got info. Comes in, pero nag-dash in dito bigla. Pero with that, Blind and Prodigy would be taking out Noctile and they're a man down really early and they're all flooding in A. There's gonna be possibly a kill there, but Ikoshima taking out Berg. And bodies are dropping in favor of Prodigy and company. There's gonna be a flawless win. Grabe sila mag-rush. Ito yung binabanggit yung rush eh. Pero sila yung gumawa. Sila yung
This
gumawa.
is definitely, that's something we could have come to expect kasi naka-classic lang yung defensive scene during that save round. But now that they're gonna be on rifles, let's see if it's gonna be a different story. I'm pretty sure things are gonna be a bit slower, at least from this round moving forward.
This is a nice spot.
So bonus round muna dito for the side of um, Eanes
Ay,
Devils.
yeah, Ins Devils, yeah.
Kasi naka-specter pa rin sila. So let's see if they can make that a good investment here.
Oh my god, they're rushing in. Berg from behind. Parang inagaw niya yung Lear, no? At that angle.
Okay.
Inagaw niya yung Lear.
Maganda panoorin yung skill si Reyna pag ginagamit siya ng sobrang bilis na ano eh.
Ang cool. Pero ito na, Josh Cullen backing off. Magu slowing things down. Trying to peek, pero nag-back off sila. Dompy waiting for someone to peek out from the garage. And possibly, Reyna would peek there. That would be Josh Cullen with a Spectre. Maghaharap sila Dompy. Si Dompy bumaba. Magkakasilipan dito. Pero mas may angle dito si Dompy agad and takes out Josh Cullen. Ikushima hearing footsteps but the Lear is there and the Berg would have a triple on in. Possibly a third. Pero Magu was just beside Berg and gets the trade-off. Making sure they win the round. 8-7, neck to neck talaga tayo.
Yep, can't be any closer than this. This time, however, it's gonna be full buys for both teams. So dito na talaga magkakaalaman. Will Eanes Devils be able to sustain their lead? Or ito na ba ang oras for Noctile and team, for Team Berg to mount a comeback? I mean, they're only down by 1 round. So we could see another tie score line here.
Now, we will see if they will pull out an equalizer. Lahat talaga sila A. They're just pushing A.
I mean, they
They're
don't
confident.
have to rush at this point. I think it would be better for them to play a bit slower.
True.
But let's see how this
Ngayon,
one plays out.
makaka-rotate na din yung people from B. Don P, taking a kill. Moving mismo sa site. Changing angles here. Trying to remove the turret. Josh Cullen alongside with Omen. Magkakasalubong sila pero ang ganda talaga ng trade. Trades everywhere. Berg, Reyna versus Reyna yet again. May DC yata nangyari. And that's gonna be Berg taking out Josh Cullen. Here we go na jumping down. Mag-isa na lang dito si Ian.
Looks like Ian will be with the spike. I think the best thing she could do at this point will be to plant the spike at least and get something out of this round. As it's going to be tough to clutch this out with a Spectre at a 1v3 situation. Being a Sage of all things.
Yeah. What she can do is wall off the plant.
Just like what Aika did earlier.
Yeah.
Hide, right?
But sadly, Magu from above. And that's gonna be a defuse right there.
We're going to be grabbing some guns, I think, before we go for the defuse here.
Actually, they want the Sage to get the ult for the resurrection, and that's gonna be the equalizer right there. 8-8 people. It's gonna be really neck to neck. And looks like
I think we're going to go
possibly
for a
magka-pause.
technical pause
Yeah.
right here. Bit of a technical issue for some of our players.
Yep. Alright. They're gonna be for a pause here. Sakto lang din. 8-8 din naman tayo. And let's see if we can
economic
push
advantage
through.
still in favor of Team Berg. Save round for Team Ian.
Now, let's just wait. Here we go, Berg. At vents. Possibly for a peek pero hinarangan yan. He's expecting for a rush here. And ready siya pero he's backing off. Baka inisip niya magsusuhod sila ng vents. And Magu here. Actually from the heaven. Tignan natin kung may mapipick off din si Prodigy. Waiting for someone to pop off. And may Blade Storm pa tayo dito. Mayroon pa siya pang long and short range. Prodigy with a Bucky. Now trying to check angles. Magandang position na lang din doon. Nasa likod siya ng packet ng heaven. Para hindi din siya basta-basta mabot. Kaya good position there for Magu. She should definitely just stay there. Especially they have Bucky on hand. And they don't know pa kung magpupush sila. They're gonna be rushing in all together. But gets smoked, gets blinded. Prodigy gets destroyed there sa ating pag-rush in niya. And Don P nakakuha ng double dito. Possible for a third. That's a 3K. Denying them for the push.
I mean, that
Well
was a
done.
good burst attempt from Jillian and Ian's Devils right there. Ganda na ginawa ng synergy ng utilities nila dun.
Oo.
But Team Berg was just able to answer back. I mean, ganda ng anticipation na hinintay talaga nila. None of them got picked off early. They didn't really overpeak or anything like that. They just waited for commitment. That's what you have to do when you're in the defense sometimes. Sometimes you have to balance playing passive, playing proactively. And tama yung timpla nila this time around.
Meron din talaga, no? Minsan patience is key, eh. No? And
Indeed.
yun nga, sobrang ganda nga ng synergy nga nila kanina doon. With smokes, with blinds. Alam nilang may possibly may barrel doon, eh. Like yung gandang position ni Maggie. Pero wala, ang galing. And very interesting, nasagot agad nga ng ating Brett.
It's gonna
And
be a
the Berg?
5v4. Team Ian gonna be down one man as Ekoshima goes down. Nahirapan sila mag-execute ngayon. Wala na silang smokes here. Berg gonna be taking down Nakagami as well.
Ganda talaga ng silip, like a pixel of you being seen is just the death of you, and Josh Cullen would be taking out like a ball. Pero Berg taking out Prodigy in return, and Josh Cullen left alone here. 3-on-1, gonna be 2-on-1, pero ang ganda ng pagka-clear. But again, the trades are everywhere for this game. Don P just behind Magu and gets the kill there.
Seems like Team Berg have found their stride, have found their momentum here. They're looking to be in a very good spot. Parang nakuha na nila ang technique para mabasa ang team nila Josh Cullen dito. Tignan natin kung makabawi pa sila Josh Cullen. They're only down a couple of rounds. Although they are gonna go on some SMG buys here, so not looking too good for them. Despite them having the lockdown, we've still yet to see a good lockdown play coming in from Nakagami.
Actually, may na-realize din ako. Ang ganda ng mental game talaga having a Cypher on split. Hindi pa sila nagpo-push hard on B. And now, nakita na Noctile pag-push, taking out Josh Cullen yung Prodigy. The top fraggers goes down in the hands of Noctile. The mental game having a Cypher on the defending side forces people to go A. And Berg taking out Ikushima. Nakagami takes out Magu, but Berg rushing in and taking out E. Nakagami takes out Berg in return. Grabe talaga yung tricks. Nakagami going in sa ating Rams, but Laika was just there.
Bit of a mouthful
Grabe.
that one as trades go out just one after the other, but you gotta give it to Noctile.
Grabe talaga.
A site getting a 2K at the beginning of the round basically sealed the deal for that one. Now the score is 11-8. They're starting to run away with it. Archer only 1 point away from match point here, and now they have a resurrection. Now they have a showstopper. But for the side naman of Ian and Nakagami, they really need to make use of that lockdown.
True. They need to change the tides, use it to their advantage. And very deadly pa nga yung showstopper natin, lalo na dito. Very, very close range quarters talaga dito. And they're gonna be destroying again sa mid. Hindi pa din nila sinusugod talaga yung B. Likeable pushing in too deep though. Pero gets Ikushima though. Nice kill there for Laika.
Got owned! Echo got owned!
Laika dominating there and making Iko sit down. And Nakagami, second questioning if he should go forward kasi lagi talagang may naka-crossfire doon.
This is going to be a tough one as they will not have a smoke for this execute here. Prodigy going to be lurking around the mid lane. Will be taking down Maggie. But then the trades happen as fast as we can call it out.
Grabe talaga. Sobrang magkakasunod talaga yung trades, the exchange. It's just happening too fast. Ang ganyan coordination. Likeable. Again, getting pushed back with a blind and a smoke. Tatlo sila pumapasok doon. Trying to hold everyone down. Pumunta sa may wall side. Lahat sila, dalawa sa backside. And there's the Killjoy. And pag-pick doon ni Laika, gets a kill on Josh Cullen. Pero gets rin doon by Iko. Nakabawi doon si Iko. And Don P. And Noctile. Still possible here. Noctile peeking out. Taking out the turret there. Nakagami takes out Don P. Now Noctile left alone with the Vandal. Will we see a quick transfers here pero gets tagged hard. Nag-reload pero Nakagami will be getting the 3K kill there.
Finally, we can see the lockdown in play. And that secures them another round. But still, more room for error para sa kanila Team Berg dito. Pero
True.
kayang-kaya pa humabol nila Josh Cullen.
And they have enough money.
They are leveling out here, so they do have enough for buzz. Prodigy, doesn't need a rifle this round. He has that Blade Storm in play.
Let's see if they're gonna be rushing in again. Pero ngayon, they're gonna be setting up for B.
Might be a straightforward B execution.
Going in. Don P, putting out the smoke, trying to slow down the momentum. Pero may natitira pa tayong killjoy sa ating mid. Possibly encountering with Laika here. Magkakita na dito. Laika is hot hands right now, taking out Nakagami there. Trying to peek out. That's gonna be 2. Good angle there, taking out Josh Cullen. That's gonna be 2. Don P taking out Nikoshima, pero from behind, Prodigy taking out Laika. Pero that's, damage has been done, and Magu ending the round.
12-9 now in favor of Team BRT. Looking real good for them. Although for the side of Ian and Jillian's Angels, they still have enough for a bye. If they win this one, they could still make it a 12-12, and we could go into overtime. Still within the realm of possibility. Don't count them out just
Very
yet,
true.
my friends. But so far, things are looking good for Team Berg.
And they're gonna be switching it up. They're going to A. I don't know, it's something with Cyphers and
It's gonna be
B.
tough
Oh
to
my
go
god.
to A as Berg goes for that early dismiss, and of course Noctel will be ready and waiting to defend A side as soon as they make that push there.
Wow! That was really fast coming from Berg. Taking out 2. Now Josh Cullen rushing in. Nagkasulubong sila. Kasili-sili dito. Pero Berg with a triple. Don B with a finish. And they have won the first game of the best of 3 series. Brut. Triumphs over Jillian and Ian's Devils for game number 1.
That was such an intense match, super close game. Pretty much the whole game, it was super close, and at any point in time, the momentum could have switched to another side. But here, top of the scoreboard, we see Don P and Berg getting 29 and 27 frags, respectively, with the rest of Prodigy's team, and Josh Cullen following close behind him. We gotta say, though, Prodigy had so many clippable moments
So
during
true,
that,
yeah.
during that match. There was just such an insane clutch moment, and none of us could believe what just happened. But we had to go over that instant replay. But in the end, the power of friendship for Team Berg
Indeed.
was able to pull them through that first game. However, this is a best of 3 series, my friends. Hindi pa tapos ang labanan. Nagsisimula pa lang tayo. Tignan natin. While they are already on match point here, coming into game number 2, tignan natin. It looks like it's gonna be bind. Natin mababawi ang team nila Josh Cullen.
And magiging interesting though. It's gonna be the first time seeing Bind here. And let's see sino ang magwawagi dito. They have pretty good defense. And let's see if they can really apply it back to the new map. And now, seeing very accumulative na nangyayari. Guys, screamer lang sa sino ba kayo nagsusupport?
Yes.
Team Brut Bayo or Team Jillian and Ian's Devils. Pero before we continue sa ating game number 2, we're just gonna be having a short break. Yeah, don't go anywhere. Share the video as we're going to game number 2 after this break. Again, I'm Archer Perez together with Viminal. We'll be right back.